Hey, look, cousin Eric tapping in. Look, this is what I gotta say, man. Salute to the elders and the youngins, those who passed away and those who still here. Salute to the elders. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the youngins. Yeah, yeah. Cousin Eric. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this, man, to the G's in California. If you were OG, right? I mean, triple OGs, all that, man. I need y'all to recognize and really start looking at the whole realm of what's going on. If you out there and you pushing that you African, and you pushing this African thing, and you're not looking at your own family, you're not looking into your own family records to see where your family come from. Like, many of y'all coming from the South, many of y'all coming from Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, you know what I mean? All these different places in America. If you got the nerve to be talking about you from Africa because of something somebody done taught you and you ain't get that story from your people, you need to shut your mouth. And you really need to start getting into your family records, man, and stop pushing the propaganda that everybody come from Africa. Stop that from going on. That's what our mission is, man. Like, really. That's one of the reasons why we in the predicament that we in, because we claiming some shit that we not from. That's just like somebody claiming your hood and ain't from it. Like, nah, he ain't, no. So the same thing. Don't be claiming no Africa and be pushing that stuff and then pushing a color that you not. Some have went through a whole lot, man. And I feel for the OGs, man, who was young and that spent their life behind bars over something that was perpetrated on them. Get what I'm saying? Like, man, so I salute y'all, man, for what you have been through. You know what I mean? Because it was perpetrated on you. And had you known really who you were, that, and really represent for America in a way that, nobody could really measure up to. But they use your energy against you, and then they taught you that you was from Africa and that you was a slave, that you came here, just like they taught me. If you look at some of my old music, you hear me saying, yeah, young black American, all of this, and America's nightmare. No. We got to be America's reality, that we represent home and we uplift home. That's what y'all was about, the community. Then people start, when things got dissembled, dismembered and things like that, then they was able to creep in and come with this Africa stuff and tell you that you was a color that you wasn't, and give you these different histories that ain't really your history. So we got to be the ones, even us that's OGs, that's older now. When you're 35 to 45 years old to 50 years old, man, we can't be pushing no Africa stuff. We got to be pushing the real. You know what I mean? Hey, do your family research. Get into your genealogy. See how many generations you go back in Arkansas. See how many generations you go back in Mississippi. Excuse me. Just burped. But yeah, hey, look, we got to break out of pushing the black stuff. We got to be up in, if we in there, we pushing we Americans. You know what I mean? And we ain't black Americans. No, we're Americans. And if you know the tribe you come from, I'm American Cherokee. Shout out to Tomahawk Tony. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm American Creek. I'm American Choctaw. I'm Choctaw American. Yeah, like that. Salute to the elders and the youngest, those who have passed away and those that are still here. Yeah, cousin Eric. Let's go.